Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, and in today's video it's episode 3 of You Can't Make This Shit Up. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea and let us get into the video. So ladies and gents, how are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. And as you can see, you join me on a rather warm, slightly overcast April evening. As you can see, the shorts are out, the shorts are out, and yeah, it's quite a warm day today. And as the title of the video suggests, we are talking about shit you cannot make up. Today's episode is brought to you by one of my very own work colleagues. Yes, you heard me right. One of my work colleagues has been talking so much shit today, I have to tell you guys about it. Now, I'm not going to tell you who the person is because, let's face it, they don't deserve the recognition for the stupidity that they've said. But I still feel the need to let you guys in on what was said because it's hilarious. Now, let me paint the picture for you. It's a bank holiday weekend. We've just had Easter. We've got a guy at my work. I'm not going to tell you his name because he doesn't deserve the recognition. But some of the shit that he has been spouting today has been absolutely diabolical. And allow me to give you a few examples of said stupidity. First of all, beloved actor, father and general nice guy, Paul Walker. If you remember back to when that poor guy died, it was in a rather tragic car accident where the car pretty much exploded on impact. Now, this guy at my work, he's one of those conspiracy theory nuts who believes every conspiracy theory under the sun. And he believed, or he believes, that apparently according to some sort of conspiracy theory, Paul Walker's car, or the car that he was in at the time, exploded not once but 3 times. And I'm like, no, sorry, I'm out of that conversation, you're a dickhead. Another thing that he said today, and I could not fucking believe my ears, alright? He believes, and this is no word of a lie, he believes that the way streets are laid out, like street maps and so on, look like microchips, or look like circuit boards or motherboards or one or the other. And again, no boss, they do not. They might have similarities in terms of their layout, but they are not the same as circuit boards, so fuck off there as well. Bearing in mind, this is the same geezer who, and this is no word of a lie, I shit you not, this is the same guy who believes COVID does not exist. And when they do the testing for COVID, apparently when they do the nasal swabs, they apparently put a swab so far up your nose they actually swabs your brain and swabs the part that he refers to as your third eye, or in some cases, as some people call it, the eye of Horus. Now, I'm not being funny, this is coming from the same guy who said that COVID doesn't exist when he worked for a fucking COVID testing centre. So yeah, go fucking figure. That sounded like an R3, I think. Or I might be wrong, it might even be a CB500. I didn't really see it very well. What the holy fuck is this? That's something different. But yeah, you know, conspiracy theories are one thing. Talking like an absolute chode is something completely different. And I don't care whether you think you're a scientist, you think you know what you're talking about, you think you know what the media is saying, you really don't. And, you know, okay, fine, everyone needs a hobby. But why this guy feels the need to spout so much shit at work is beyond me. And again, the conspiracy theory about COVID not existing is absolute bollocks. It does. The conspiracy theory about Paul Walker's car blowing up 3 times is fucking wrong. And another thing that he tried to make out is that all, you know, last year or the year before, when we had quite a few celebrities unfortunately die, like there was Alan Rickman and a few others and so on and so forth. Well, guess what, this absolute mongoloid believes that it was some sort of purge, because apparently the celebrities like Alan Rickman and whoever else have died recently were whistleblowers. It's like, I don't know what they're supposed to be whistleblowing about, you know, unless they're part of a fucking marching band. What the actual fuck are you talking about whistleblowing for? Again, sorry boss, I don't know where you've got your information from, but from wherever it is, it's sure as hell not through official sources or stuff that can be believed. The conspiracy theory about Paul Walker's car blowing up 3 times, no, sorry, that's wrong. There is no way that car would have blown up 3 times. It was reported that it blew up once, so therefore it blew up once. Unless it's some sort of fucking firework or, you know, pyrotechnic display, there is no fucking way that that car would have blown up 3 times. Number 2, the conspiracy theory that all streets are laid out like microchips or circuit boards or motherboards. Again, absolute fucking fallacy. Sorry, but you're wrong. Just because the layouts are similar to circuit boards, they are not the fucking same. And the conspiracy theory about all these celebrities dying, or in inverted commas being killed off in a, again, in inverted commas, purge, again, it's bollocks. Why would that many celebrities die in such a short space of time? Okay, fine, it's, you know, unfortunate. Yes, okay, it might be coincidental. I mean, fuck me. This guy was trying to make out that Alan Rickman was killed because he was going to whistleblow. No, boss, I don't know what the fuck he was supposed to be whistleblowing about, but he was not whistleblowing about something that concerns you. Alan Rickman had fucking cancer, and that's what killed him, as far as I'm aware. So therefore, shut the fuck up. And this isn't the first time that he's tried to spew a load of shit about fucking conspiracy theories. I shit you not. He's tried to spit conspiracy theories at everyone that will listen. And people say that this guy, you know, he's harmless, he's this, he's that, he's the other, you know, just take it with a pinch of salt. No, my friends, if I took what he said with a pinch of salt, I would have coronary heart disease. Because this guy talks so much shit, it's unbelievable. He also tries to claim that he's part of the Hells Angels, which again, he's not. He's one of their fucking groupies. And I know this for a fact because we had a official, legit, full-on, 100% real Hells Angel come into our work, and I quote, the Hells Angel, I don't know his name, but I know he was or is a customer of ours. He came into our work, he bought a few bits, and then one of the other guys asked the Hells Angel a few random questions regarding how things work in terms of, you know, the prospecting and becoming a member and whatever else and blah 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 blah. And it turned out that this guy that's been spouting all the conspiracy theories is nothing more than a Hells Angel groupie. And believe it or not, he's cute, you know. And what the Hells Angel said about this geezer at my work was absolutely fucking hilarious. And you could not make it up. As much as I'd like to say this was a joke, it wasn't. This legitimately happened. The Hells Angel turned around and said to one of us, well, to all of us really, oh yeah, I know so and so, he's a fucking wet lettuce, you want to be careful of him. And when questioned, we asked, you know, why do we need to be aware of him, blah 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 blah. And the Hells Angel turned around and said, oh, you want to be careful of him because he talks so much shit. And we were like, yep, we know. So don't worry mate, we know he talks a little old waffle. We don't take anything he says for gospel. You know, the guy's an absolute clown. We don't take anything he says for granted. But the fact that the Hells Angel turned around and told us, oh no, you want to be careful of him, you want to be aware of him, he's a wet lettuce. What? I've never heard, you know, a big burly biker, you know, covered in tattoos, you know, he's got his Hells Angel colours on and all the rest of it. It was like, I've never ever heard a Hells Angel call someone a wet lettuce. And I kid you not, I was crying with laughter. I literally cried my eyes out with laughter for about 15 minutes. And I was like, are you for real? And the guy was like, yep, if I were you, I would distance yourself from this particular person because they're a liability. And we were like, wow, just fucking wow. But you know, like I said, everyone needs a hobby, do you know what I mean? But the fact that this particular staff member tries to force his opinions and his conspiracy theory beliefs on everyone and anyone that comes into contact with him, and it's like, dude, seriously, no one believes you, you're talking out of your arse. Do you know what I mean? And so there has to come a point when people are talking and they think, actually, do you know what, people aren't really paying any attention to me, they don't believe me, I better shut up. But no, no such thing. And it even got to a point today where my assistant manager almost turned around and said to him, look, I don't normally say this, but bruv, shut the fuck up. And so, you know, when you just think to yourself, yeah, no, if the manager's saying please shut up, then he must mean, you know, shut the fuck up. I don't understand why people, you know, seem to think it's all right to talk so much fucking waffle. Well, that's quite a cool graphic on the back of this van. And do you know what I mean? It's like, what's it going to take for people to actually shut up? Or is that too much to ask sometimes? You're waxing lyrical, you don't know what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up until you've got facts. And that's something else that I've just remembered. He had the nerve to try and say that his mother knew or knows Ozzy Osbourne. Now I looked at this guy and I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, for reals. You know, my mum knows all these celebrities, you know. And I was like, yeah, of course she does. I was like, what fucking planet is she on? But apparently, his mother knows Ozzy Osbourne. And I was like, yeah, of course she does. What, was she one of his groupies back in the 70s? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't care if you're related to the fucking Queen, bruv. Shut up. There's absolutely no reason for you to turn around and just spout so much bollocks. No one cares that you lived in America. No one cares you lived in Spain. No one cares that your mum runs a hotel in the middle of fucking nowhere. No one gives a fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? I personally don't care. You know, I don't care that your mum apparently knows Ozzy Osbourne. I don't care that you've got all these conspiracy theories that you believe are true. I don't care that you're a wet lettuce according to the Hells Angels. I don't care about all the shit that you say and all the shit that you claim to have done over the years. And, oh, I've lived here and I lived there and I've done this and I've done that. No one gives a shit, bruv. If you were going to be one of these people that literally likes the sound of their own voice, you're not going to get very far in life. And believe it or not, this guy absolutely 100% loves the sound of his own voice. I kid you not. If you can imagine what a young Prince Charles would sound like, this is what this kid sounds like. It's like, dude, talk like a normal human being. But no, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there are people like that in this world who are born entitled, think they're entitled, or just act like it. When truth be told, you are none of these things. You are literally a posh twat. You're nothing more than a pompous, self-righteous posh boy. And no doubt I'm probably going to get absolutely slated for this. Like I said, this is an episode of You Can't Make This Shit Up, and no truer a word am I saying. There's absolutely no point in lying, because you'll just end up getting yourself into trouble, and lies make for bad people. And I'm not a bad person, but dude, I'm not being funny. If you're going to behave the way you are, you're going to find out the fucking hard way that people don't like you. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there. I've done enough moaning, so I'm going to bring this episode of You Can't Make This Shit Up to a close. And as always, thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing. It'd be great to have you on board. And if you are subscribed, please remember to smash the like button and ring the bell so you're kept up to date with all new content when it drops. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have been absolutely awesome as always. I have been Lee, aka Rollin Thunder, saying look after yourselves, look after each other, stay safe on the roads, be aware of COVID-19, be safe, be happy, and as always, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, adios!